Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, a fight for the ages, or was it all just a massive con? That's right, I'm here to reveal the shocking truth about why this so-called dream matchup might have been nothing more than a carefully staged spectacle. And trust me, the evidence will blow your mind. Stay tuned because by the end of this video, you'll never look at this fight the same way again. Segment 1. Setting the scene. Alright, let's rewind for a moment. When the news first broke that Jake Paul, a YouTube sensation turned boxing provocateur, would step into the ring with the Mike Tyson, the boxing world was electrified. People called it everything from a cash grab to a generational clash. After all, Tyson is a living legend, while Paul has carved out a niche as the sport's most polarizing figure. But here's where things get interesting. Tone shift, suspicious. The fight didn't sit right with a lot of people. From the first press conference to the final bell, there were red flags, big ones. And I'm not just talking about the lack of a championship belt on the line. Let's break it down. Segment 2, the red flags. First off, did you notice how friendly they were leading up to the fight? Tyson's usually a stone-cold competitor, but this time he seemed more like an amused mentor than an opponent. Their banter was light, almost rehearsed, and lacked the fire we've come to expect. Compare that to Tyson's explosive demeanor before his real matches. Something just felt off. Clip insert or reference. And then there's the fight itself. Let's talk about those punches. Tyson landed clean shots, devastating blows that would normally leave someone like Paul flat on the canvas. But Jake? He ate them like they were light jabs. Are we really supposed to believe that a 56-year-old Tyson has suddenly lost all his knockout power? Theatrics and staged moments. And let's not forget the overly dramatic exchanges. The slow-motion reaction to a punch that barely grazed the jaw, the conveniently timed slips. It looked more like a scene from a Rocky movie than a genuine brawl. Coincidence? I don't think so. Segment 3, the money trail. But here's where it gets really juicy, the money. Both Tyson and Paul stood to make millions from this fight, not just from ticket sales, but also from pay-per-view buys, sponsorships, and merchandise. A competitive fight might have been risky for Jake's image, especially since he's still building his undefeated brand. And let's face it, Tyson doesn't need another KO to cement his legacy. Could they have struck a deal to put on a show instead of a real fight? Social media hype and marketing. Think about it. This fight wasn't aimed at boxing purists. It was a marketing bonanza, designed to appeal to Jake's young fan base and Tyson's nostalgic followers. The drama, the build-up, the viral clips, it all felt too perfectly orchestrated, almost scripted. Segment 4, the evidence and conclusion. So, what's the verdict? From the suspiciously light punches to the mutual smiles at the end, there's no shortage of clues pointing to a staged fight. Sure, we can't say for certain without insider confirmation, but the pieces fit together too perfectly to ignore. Call to action, engaging the audience. Now, here's where I turn it over to you. Do you think the Tyson versus Paul fight was fake, or was it just a lackluster performance? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more deep dives like this. Oh, and if you've spotted any details I missed, share them. Together, let's uncover the truth. Closing line, dramatic finish. Because in the world of modern boxing, it's not just about the punches, it's about the narrative. And this story, well, it might just be the biggest one yet.